Okay, the last time we were playing Lisa, we got to an extremely dark... this game is really dark. It was a really dark part of a really dark game where people who had kidnapped the protagonist's daughter were threatening to either maim her or kill my entire party. This game has pretty good choices. There was one earlier where I got my character's arm cut off in order to spare somebody's life. After that decision, I decided to go the super cheesy route and reload the game and bring a bunch of shitty party members with me. So I currently have a party full of shitty characters. Let's see if I can show them here that I haven't been using. I can, there we go. Yeah, Birdie, RT, and Farty I haven't used at all. So I'm going to sacrifice them and then try to get my good party members back. And then I think I need to grind a little bit because I'm a little far behind on XP. SP rate could be cut by half and you wouldn't notice, maybe after a few months. One slippery girl you got there, Brad. This might be the darkest game I've played on stream, or played in general. It's like the last, 20 minutes of Earthbound, but for an entire game. Which is crazy because it has a bunch of super goofy stuff in it too. Yeah, there's that Shenmue 2. Ooh-ha! Ooh-ha! I might try to save again after that, because I think we saw that last session. Yeah, so the first time I got into that situation where I was going to have to, trade my party members' lives for my daughter's life, my party was, my A-team. And I'm like, it would take a bunch of stream time for me to go back and grind some other characters up to be as strong as my A-team. So we're going the cheesy route. Thought you wanted to see your pals. Did you know this girl? Oh, awesome. What color did you dye it, Raker? And your sister just went blue. My sister's a hairdresser, so she's had, every color possible. Shut the fuck up. Used to be so joyful, right? I'm addicted to drugs. Or I'll maim your daughter. And if you pick neither, I kill you, I think it's a game over. 3 lives over a single flesh wound. You really want that? And they actually do it. This game does something really clever where there's a ton of party members, most of which are superfluous. Oh, did it already put... Oh, it already put my good party back together. Very nice. That's okay, I'll go save anyway. And by giving you so many different party members that you can use, they can have sequences where you have meaningful choices where they actually permanently kill them. Right, how many video games have you played where multiple characters die permanently? And it's determined by player choice and isn't just part of the script. Alright, so I think we want to have Bo, Carp, and Harvey, right? Oh, Carp and Harvey. Yep, they're there. Perfect. Carp's also addicted to joy. Blonde highlights? Nice. Oh yeah, for sure. You gotta go blonde before you can go another color. That's the Mitch Hedberg joke. I got my hair highlighted because some strands are more important than others. Oh, it's pretty rough, Yukipo. It's very, very good. This is like the video game equivalent of like Requiem for a Dream. It's a great game. I might not want to ever play it again because it's super depressing. I think Requiem for a Dream is one of the best movies I've ever seen. If I can avoid it, I never want to watch it again. Sweetest fruit that comes from the most rotten loins. Oh. Not even taking joy. You haven't suffered enough for what you did to her. Requiem for a Dream is one of the only movies I've seen that just, like, completely destroyed me. I felt awful. Right, they don't have immediate story impact, so they give you choices that you tend to associate with story impact, the lives of characters, but the characters are largely interchangeable, but they don't feel that way. I don't know, it's really well done. Can you survive without your items? Why are you doing this? Your attack is decreased, your defense is decreased. You lost all abilities using your arms. Lost the ability to use combos. The pain increases your need for joy. You took all of Brad's stuff. Okay, we don't want to pick that answer next time. Let's try that one again. That's very, there's a sequence like that in, Earthbound with Pooh. It gets super dark all of a sudden. You're like doing this meditation thing and you have to like imagine them ripping off your arms and legs and your eyes and your hearing. The game doesn't give you a renegade meter or tell you off for killing your party members. Yeah, I think not quantifying choice in the same way that Mass Effect does makes this game work better. Because when you have a renegade meter, it's kind of implicitly telling the player that we've planned for you to kill these characters, and that could be an optimal path for you, and that could be a way to play the game. Even something like the genocide route in Undertale, like, we gave you, here's content we set up for you. But some of the choices in this game just destroy content, and you have no way of knowing until you attempt it. I think gamification works in a lot of settings. Like, I think it works in Mass Effect, and it's fine there. But it was a good choice in this one not to do it. It's intended or expected that people will reload stuff. I wonder if this game would have had save file shenanigans if it had come out after Undertale. Like, Undertale was inspired by this game, so not a lot of people had those ideas yet. I don't think One Shot had come out yet, for example. But it definitely feels like the kind of game that would punish you for doing what I did of seeing that I was going to lose my whole party and then reloading and cheesing in my shitty party members. Silly optional things you do in Shenmue don't have rewards, yeah. Shenmue is a game where you sacrifice an enormous amount of content at any given time by choosing a route. I still have my stuff. And I think it works in Shenmue because there was never a unique reward for any of the content that you opted out of. It's all just like flavor. Oh, the Brad's a nobody. Also, Buzzo deleted your save file. I'm tardy, and guess what? Girl stole my boat. Need some wood, a sail, a way to propel the boat, and tools to put it all together. Okay. Oh, he's steering the bike with his chin, I just noticed. Wow. Hopefully my party members can make up for the damage deficit created by Brad being useless now. Strong chin muscles. Yeah, when they cut my arm off earlier, like, it had actual, real, immediate consequences as well. Oh, great. Wonderful. Windswept. I think this game can trick you. It front loads a lot of its silliness, but it's also obviously dark at the beginning of the game too, so... I don't think you'd start playing it thinking it's strictly a comedy game and then be surprised by how dark it is. It's too distracted to fight. Gross. Resort map. Map to Resort Island. Show it to Shardy. Okay. I think I've said this in every single session, but I'm also really impressed that this game is an RPG Maker. I think everyone should probably dork around an RPG Maker for a few minutes if you've never done any game development. Gives you a lot of empathy. RPG Maker or something similar. What is the deal? He's got to be hallucinating, right? It looks satisfied. What the fuck? Just gonna have a screen like this and not comment on it. That's creepy. Okay. There's a lot of places I can go. Shopkeeper. Coffee. Alright, we'll just go systematically. It looks like all these doors lead to interesting places. Yo, this cave has something, but I just can't find it. I love that almost every NPC in the game has a unique character sprite, too. I went to the trouble. Oh. Interesting. I have a... Holy shit, okay. Wow. The answer was yes, he does. That one was much faster than the other ones. Wonder if they're gonna troll me at some point and one of them's gonna like drop from up above. Snowman. Oh god. Really? There's a guy in the snowman. That's pretty great. Oh, now Brad only can bite. Okay. Armed snowman. I gotta use some of this joy, unfortunately, even though it's expensive. I'm struggling to wait it out. Alright, so my healing one was... we want to do makes people feel weird. It's one of my strongest ones. Brad bites down. Hey, I don't have withdrawal anymore. That's exciting. Snowman's true identity is revealed. Oh my god, Brad is basically useless now. Woof. Probably just have him guard for a bit. Should probably have him heal soon, but... nice crit. I think Carp is my biggest damage dealer now, unfortunately. Harvey, if he actually lands the hit. Heals HP, DWWA. Should have leveled his arm skill. I know, right? Literally. You just can't use the combo system, okay. So you can still do some of the abilities in the power list. It's good to know. Sorry, Master, I need to make you mad. It's creepy, okay. It's got little things like that, like, they went to the trouble to make that little room. It's more or less inconsequential. I see. So they've changed the names of a lot of the abilities to reflect the fact that he has no arms, like Headbutt. Causes tripping. I might not be able to get away with continuing to try to wait out Carp. I might have to give him some joy, but I'm trying to save it. I think it was WSD was weird. Yeah. Okay, good. Wore off on its own. Alright, that helped a lot. Thank you for the tip, Eternus. Nice. Horse jerky. Horse Pepsi okay? Nay. I thought so, son of a bitch. Always Be My Maybe? I haven't seen that one. I'm trying to think what feel-good stuff I've seen recently. Watch Chernobyl, we were talking about that in Discord. Go watch Chernobyl, post-haste. Kick it to the top of your list, it's only 5 hours long. But Chernobyl does not feel good. It has some like little bittersweet parts that give you a little bit of hope, but it's you will not feel good watching it. There's Keanu in it. Oh, very nice. Do like myself some Keanu Reeves. John Wick 3 was great. We saw it last weekend. Hey, boss, it's him. That's fine. I like romantic comedies. There's such a thing as a well-executed romantic comedy, right? I'll be Dip. You're the guy kicking everyone's ass for that chick? This is more bullshit than that bum call in '82. North City Lions. Okay, fortunately, I just saved. I used to play college ball, and I dig my cleats deep bucko. Hey, someone else in video games talking about how they used to play college ball. That's one of the best scenes in any video game. I didn't like most of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, but the last, like, 2 hours of the game completely justified the whole playthrough. For me, anyway. Cause paper cuts. Straining order. I don't know if I have any targets everyone abilities with him. Buffalo Van Dyke. Ow. Not a great start. Not lucky. Weird status on all of them. DWWA, right? Got one of them down. It's a good sign. Oh, they all have unique names, too. Let's see. Cures ailments, put people to sleep. Causes fear. Causes ears to bleed. We'll try that. SSD. I think it's his cheapest power. Ow. Oh shit, I should have used the healing ability. Well, I guess he's down anyway. No, don't kill Bo, he's my healer! And he gets healed from that. Very good. Let's see. Poison Mist doesn't target everybody, but I'll use it on Buffalo Van Dyke. Putting it off DWWA quickly here. No, he's so close. Andrea likes not so great romantic comedies. Basically, like, Netflix's and Hulu's content recommendation algorithm exists for consumers like Andrea, because she just clicks that shit. Like, it'll be on the screen and she'll be like, "Oh, I'll watch it." Like, what? I feel like I'm less likely to try something that I might like if Netflix says I might like it. It's not okay. I need to get over myself. Let's keep doing... Let's try to do the ailment. WAWDS. Everyone has a soft spot for bad rom-coms. Man, Carp hits like a truck sometimes. I gotta rest these guys here soon. Son of a bitch, that's it. What the hell was that? You boys are in a constant fuck streak. You're all cut. Your teamwork is on point. Fly in your colors from now on. You got a toolbox full of tools. Okay. The Olaf Stampede's died today. Don't cry, Red. Don't cry. Okay, I desperately need to heal, so hopefully there's a campfire soon. I might try out this new character. I don't know who I'd swap in. Maybe I'll swap out Harvey. He's pretty strong. Let's see what his ability set looks like. See a face in the snow? And then there's a hand up there, and nothing's gonna happen with it. Looks fine. This is fine. What the... I have no resources. Peter is what this thing is called. That is less fine. So can we not? It's not. Good lord, this game is distressing sometimes. WSD. Yes, these mutant enemies have a chance to just cough up blood instead of actually do anything on their turn. So they're all scared, so they won't do anything. Let's see, do I have SP recovery? All HP and SP. I don't really, do I? You not lick me? Bleed's doing decent damage, so does the poison. Did pretty good damage with the fireball. And he just starts crying. Oh my god. Shit like that just happens. The law always wins. Legal jargon. Yeah, could that have gone much worse for me? I'm actually gonna back up and try to heal now. He coughed up blood 2 times. He has 2 instant kill moves? Wow. Yikes. Oh, really? He has abilities that permanently kill party members? Holy shit. What causes them to trigger? It's just a random chance he can use it every round? What's the ability like? Does he, like, eat them or something? Or, like, what would he do to kill someone permanently? This game is wild. Like, it's not at all balanced. And that's completely on purpose. I need to finish exploring in this direction after I get a chance to rest here. So he's just using raw leg strength to climb these ropes, right? Okay, so it's the very top door that I need to go back to. Try to take care of my healing thing. Oh, that there's a random chance for bad things happening when you rest, too. If you want your creepy fish guy back, come find us. Oh shit, I should have saved before resting. I guess I can try out the new guy now. Wait, was that Carp or Harvey? Oh shit, it was Carp. He's such a good DPS. Guess I can just try to push forward from that save point and see, maybe I'll luck out. Maybe they won't throw a third boss at me in a row. Should have saved out there. Oh wait, I got confused on the save files. 652, I think. Yeah, they're out of resources, that's correct. I do like they have these extended sequences of just having to, like, climb. There's no puzzles or anything. That looks good. I don't know if this counts as a boss or not. Horse dance is pretty nice. Try to knock him down here if I can. Did get a bunch of joy recently. Ooh, okay, that wasn't so bad. I love that you have no way of knowing. An enemy could die in one hit, or it could be really, really hard. What is the deal up here? God, that's weird. So it looks like I can jump over on the far left side. Maybe that makes it to that item. $500 health. Homer bat. Belong to the legendary Babe Doof. Okay. I don't think any of these guys could use it. Let's see who could. Use bows only. Cheats. Buffalo. No, I don't have any characters that can use it, I don't think. Okay. Night Raker, good seeing you. Ow. Okay, let's start saving down again. I forgot that I had a big stack of save points here. Just in case I ever need to rewind the save to when I had 2 arms. Don't fall off the ledge. You can totally game over by riding the bike off a ledge. Okay, once we get to the end of this, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna try to rest to fish for a rest event that doesn't lead to like a party member being kidnapped or killed. So how many games are in the Lisa series? There's one that was before this one. And I think there's one after this one, and that's it. They don't even explain this screen. There's like tons of these kids. You want your creepy fish guy back, come find us. I think you're right that they probably do expect you to save scum. Looks like some of your magazines are missing. Alright, I wasn't carrying that many, so it's not that bad of a punishment. Really, don't use that word to describe whatever that thing is. Alright, I'm gonna give my new character a try here in place of Harvey. I like Harvey. Sportsman is his name. Sportsman. Class, rather. Let me see if he has skills. American Tornado, a common football maneuver. Momentum-based body screw. So he has fewer abilities and options. With the DLC on Sub Black, I've finished this one. Okay, sounds good. I guess once you think I might be within a session of beating it, let me know and I'll make sure I've got the DLC ready to go. Just in case. Okay, another change there. Let's keep going top to bottom. That will help me help out future Marstead. Remind myself where I haven't been. On track to beat it at about how long to beat. Okay, cool. Seriously, like these long, like rope climbing sequences have always felt really deliberate. Grandma's shawl, Grandpa's shirt. Secret. The fish head. Is this a real fish man? Wear Grandma's shawl. Wow, that's a big buff for Bo. Good. I want to keep him alive as long as possible because he has party heal. I think he's a character that I cannot allow to die under any circumstances because he's really, really strong. Grandpa's shirt. The legendary blouse of a retiree. This shirt has seen many games of golf. Let's see if anyone can equip Grandpa's shirt. Beastborn can. And Holly can. What about a Jeep? So can a Jeep. Okay. Glad I was checking for secret paths. Bloody tree stumps? One of these is going to attack me at some point, right? So the music in this game is really good. My only criticism of this game's soundtrack and sound effects is that it feels like it needed a, what do you call it? Mixing pass, just to make sure the levels are all consistent. Blood Coyote. Oh man, Carp's Joy Addiction's getting really bad. WSD. Gator Clamp. Guard helped quite a bit there. Brad effectively has infinite resources now that he has that horse stance ability. Rude. DWWA. Weird wore off. I'll try to replace it here. Probably more important than healing. WSD. Oh shit. Famous last words, more important than healing. Maybe not. This guy's got a lot of hit points, shit. I actually have Carp Guard. DWWA. Oh, nope. Wasn't good enough. I think it's kind of hard to bring them back from the brink of KOs. But I also saved a while ago. I might need to use a specific item. Let's see. 2 SP. Revives an ally, and I only have 2 of them. 4 fancy perfumes. I might try to back up real quick and see if that merchant guy sells more of them, but I also have like virtually no mags. I guess I saved right before coming this way. Shouldn't be that long of a trek. Turnus, how do you feel about my current party's level of power? Do you think I'm gonna have to grind? I know I can go back and grind at the wrestling ring, right? As long as I'm being smart about combats, Oh, I didn't see this last time. Should come back to that in a second. That's just secret. Should be fine. Okay. Cool, thanks. I remember where that grandma's shawl was. Somewhere along this path. Here it is. Get that new Animal Crossing. I'm gonna have to figure out. I think we should play games like Animal Crossing on stream at some point. We just have to strategize how to do it. It might just be that if Animal Crossing gets on the voting spreadsheet and wins, then it just is featured 1 hour every day per week, and then 3 hours of whatever else is on the schedule until we beat it, pay off the loan. All of this act is supposed to be about the same difficulty. Okay, thanks. This is the toughest dojo yet. Wheezy Silver's Kung Fu Gauntlet. Can you handle my doomsday technique? It'll ruin you, destroy you, totally fuck you up. I'm ready. Think you're man enough? That's pretty great. I can't tell if there's actually no way to avoid him. I don't think there is. Was all damaging me? No. Gosh, you are worthy. You got a karate scroll. Okay, hold up. Doomsday style. It's written in an Oriental language. It must be authentic. Increases everything. Wow. So what all does it increase? I guess it says everything, right? Some of them hit me on the way back. It didn't trigger on the way in. I feel like I should save after that. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting the structure of this game a little bit better 8 hours into it. That, like, it's separated into sections where you have a bunch of freedom. There'll be like 6 or 7 doors you can go through all at once. I was confused in the beginning thinking that it was like completely open world. So it was really easy for me to get lost. That was a joy. Yeah. Alright. I don't think I can push through it. I think I have to give him... just sate him. Carp I can deal with it a little bit. Okay, let's watch out for this guy. I think he was an optional encounter. Yeah. WSD. Try to do that. Make him bleed effect too. SSD. I wonder if the effect of poison is like good independent of his whether he's craving joy or not. Give it a try and see what happens. Stop hitting carp. Yeah, I think poison is poison, so it's a useful thing to do with him. That one much better. I guess it was probably because of the crit. Blood Mountain. Let's try poison. Let's not make the same mistake as last time, and let's go ahead and try to do a heal. DWWA, right? They really focus down weak characters. That attack hits pretty hard. Doing a fireball move. He birthed her, he will have her. Yikes. Ooh, he dropped a perfume. That's exciting. The Phoenix Downs are kind of hard to come by in this game, or I wouldn't have reloaded earlier. But I'm glad I did, because I would have missed that Kung Fu scroll. Bloodhawk. Legal jargon, let's try that. Ow. I think it ultimately costs me fewer resources to use Bo's ability from the menu versus jamming out. But I think every time I press a key during jam out, each key press spends SP. So I guess it doesn't do damage as a result, but I mostly just need him for his added effects. So it's not that big of a deal. Vibrates with rage. Wonder if I have to attack with Carp to get withdrawal to go, or for his joy addiction to subside, because I don't think I've ever gotten it while defending. So we'll see. Nice evade, Harvey. His song will make us all dance. Blood Bowl. I think all of Harvey's abilities do the same thing. It mentions like putting them to sleep or confusing them, but I think they all just make them bleed. Oh no, I guess that's made him sleep as well. Disregard. As that as a secondary effect. So we probably don't want the one that puts him to sleep, because we knock him awake almost immediately every time. Confusion, maybe? I don't think you could make them double bleed. It doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and horse stance real quick. probably need to heal soon. He's about to do his party-wide attack. I'll do it next turn to be safe. Ow. Yeah, so it costs some more SP to use it in combat like that. Good to know. Ooh, fancy perfume. It's even better res. Hey, there's a save point up there. Perfect. Look at this guy try, but that might be the save point we fall back on. Hey, this guy should tell you everything. She does not belong to you. This is the last blood moon tree. I'll not let you take her. Bloodiest wolf. Setting. Confusion. Ow. Hey, withdrawal wore off. Good timing on that. Look like I could knock him down, though. They might just be immune. Gathering strength, that's never a good thing. Okay, let me get a bleed off. I'll try Causes Fear. Ow. No effect. It's not like weird that's like always good and will almost always trigger. Pokes at the vital points, paralysis. I'm sure he can't horse dance an ally, right? Okay, didn't think so. Wouldn't make sense, but thought I'd check. Holy shit, ow. We're gonna do 2 more party heals. Oh shit, and then he did another party attack, yikes. Harvey, you gonna do it? Probably gonna die here. We'll pick up from this on the next session. Oops. Let's see if he's close to dying, though. I won't cut it. Alright, future Marstead. You're going to fight this boss that's immediately above the save point that you started at. They're going to backtrack all the way back to the hub area, and you have already explored the topmost door and the second to topmost door, so you still have to explore every other door in the hub area. You also found a new map that you can bring back to the guy with the boat to go to a new island. I think you can just teleport there using the truck keys, if I recall correctly, but that should be good. Eternus, thanks again for sharing, Lisa. We'll see it again in a bit, and I'll take a break for the next subblock game. 1 sec.